castrated and put in a corner. That's how Brock described what's been happening to Sandoval. And I don't disagree, but Ariana does. Ariana said, I've never done anything to him, and he tried to ruin me. Ruin her? He didn't try to ruin her. Tom wasn't trying to ruin anyone. He wasn't trying to hurt Ariana. He was trying to save himself from the dead-end relationship that they were both in for way too long. Should he have handled it differently? Yes, we all know that. But you learn and then you grow. Your mistakes facilitate your growth as long as you're paying attention. Then Sheena's friend becomes part of the story when she picks up on Schwartz and Katie in the same scene, and Katie loves the attention. We learn that Allie is an only child, and I've never been less surprised. Ariana finally sheds a few tears about the whole situation, all while talking shit about Sandoval. When Schwartz walks away from the table, Tori turns the heat up on Katie and says, I really want to kiss you. Katie is flattered, and the two of them start playing tonsil hockey at the table. Katie pulls away long enough to tell Tori, I like it, and then goes back for more. Joe and Lala meet up for wieners and a chat, because Joe thinks that Lala might just be the ticket to her happily ever after with Schwartz. Lala questions Joe about how much she knew about Tom and Raquel, but Joe is clearly balls to the wall, head over heels in love with Tom Schwartz. She wants forever with him. She's not going to burn off his best friend. She wants to be spending more time with Schwartz, not causing conflict between him and his buddy. Then James and some of the girls go to Top Golf to hit some balls. It's there that Katie tells the crew that Tom is going out on a date tonight with Tori, the same girl that she was making out with yesterday. Then we see Lala begin the process of getting pregnant when her and Sheena go see the guy at the sperm bank. And Schwartz goes to see Joe at work to get his hair bleached. And while he was there, he mentioned that he was going to the Mondrian with Tom for a singles event. Joe says, I want to go, and poor Schwartz doesn't know what to say. So he says, okay. But not long after they got there, shit went sideways because Joe saw Schwartz hitting on other chicks. Meanwhile, Katie, Ariana, Sheena, and Lala meet up for drinks at a local dive bar. And after Katie talks about her date with Tori, Lala talks about her hot dog date with Joe. And shocker, Katie flipped. Lala says, I had lunch with her yesterday at a hot dog stand. And Katie says, and you're just telling me this? Lala goes, yes, I'm just telling you this. Katie looks at her and says, how did this happen? And why? You don't have a relationship with this girl. You don't know this girl. This girl is nothing to you. I'm something to you. So why do you gotta feel bad for this chick? Lala says, it was just a conversation. Schwartz gave her my number. It was no big deal. Katie says, it just doesn't make sense. And then Lala says, my life doesn't need to make sense to you. Katie says, it just doesn't feel consistent. Doesn't feel consistent? Nice try, Katie, but this isn't about consistency. It's about control. You trying to control your friends so that you can stay safely perched on your righteous pedestal, because that's where you find your worth and your value. But life doesn't work that way. You have to let the control go, and you need to stop looking externally for things that you can only find internally. What did you think about this episode? Comment below and let me know.